Hey everybody, this is Scott from InternetSafetyCenter.com here. Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at F-Secure Internet Security Suite 2010 here. Alright, so that's the first thing we always do is we head out to the website, take a look at it here. It's just f-secure.com here. Alright, and we're going to look at the Internet Security Suite 2010. It kind of gives you some brief information about it here. There's a little chart here that helps you choose which one you need if you need the antivirus or the Internet Security Suite. Anybody with a high-speed connection will need the Internet Security Suite. Here it is, the details on what all it's compatible with. The good part is it is Windows 7 compatible. Obviously with Windows 7 coming out here in a couple of weeks, you do want to make sure your antivirus is compatible with 7 if you're planning on doing the upgrade. Alright, just kind of then they have a data sheet here you can actually look at here. So, they also offer a free 30-day trial. Go to downloads and then you can go ahead and give it a try. Internet Security Suite 2010, free trial. You just got to put your name, email address in, they'll go ahead and just send it to you. Send you a link, you can just go ahead and download it and try it out for 30 days. So, I've already downloaded the file. Alright, let's start the install here. It's going to hit no, and then it comes up to, we just hit next. We're going to do the 30-day trial here of the Internet Security Suite. You can choose the antivirus. Alright, so now it's going to download updates here. So for any kind of update to the application, it's basically what it's looking for here. Alright, didn't find any here, and now you have two choices. You have the automatic installation and you have the step-by-step. We recommend, if you're not fairly computer savvy, kind of the more advanced computer user, just to do the automatic installation. The step-by-step one takes a lot longer to actually do, and you'll be asked several questions you may or may not know how to answer. So we just recommend doing the automatic installation here. Alright, we hit next, and now we start the install. So we'll be right back. Okay, you can see now that we actually got all the installation is complete and everything else like that. The updates have been downloaded and everything. So we'll just hit close now. You see the little F-Secure down here, and there's also an icon up there. So, looks like it's still actually installing here. There we go. No, still got a little bit to go here. And we get the pop-up that says it's turned off, but again, probably just doing a little bit more of the install. That'll go off here in just a second. Alright, still chugging along. Interesting how they say it was actually done installing and now we're still waiting here. Let's see if we can get into it now. Alright, here we go. This is one of the best features of F-Secure here. It does offer great antivirus and spyware protection, but the feature that really stands out to us is this interface. This is clean, and it's a very nice, clean interface. I mean, it doesn't realistically get any better than this. So you can click on status. And here are all of our options here. So virus and spyware scanning is on. Scheduled scanning is turned off. We don't understand that. I mean, it should be by default scheduled for once a week, no matter what to scan through your computer. Dial-up control is turned off, which is fine. That's a little Vista error. Just ignore that for now. It doesn't like how much memory we're using. So, all right. Then the internet browsing protection on, email filtering is on, parental controls are turned off. We know that. So then you can look at stats here, where it tells you how many scanned files you have. Last full check, when your subscription actually ends, programs allowed to go out, email filtering, and stuff like that. Again, very clean, very nice looking here. Then tasks here. So you can start with the scan here. You can do a virus and spyware scan, which is going to be a high-level scan, which majority of the time it'll find pretty much everything in those high-level scans. Or you can do the full system scan. Just keep in mind when you're actually doing the full system scan, you know, don't be surprised if it takes an hour or two. So that's just going to happen. Your open firewall port, if you want to go in there and configure a port, if you're doing some online gaming and they tell you need to do that, you can go right into here and you'll put the name and the port number you need to actually open up. So go into settings here. Alright, here we go. So now we're looking at the settings for the Internet Security Suite. And again, one of the things that pops out immediately to us is scan and remove viruses from web traffic is not actually turned on. I don't understand why. Obviously, when you're scanning the internet, you do want this on. It may slow your, web browsing down a little bit, but I'd rather, have a little bit slower internet speed and better protection. So, and then when virus or spyware is found, if it's unclear, ask me, or you can put always ask me. If you don't want to deal with the pop-ups coming up every time, just put it on there, if unclear, ask me, because it'll automatically just quarantine or delete the file for you. So DeepGuard is really cool. This is kind of looks into your like the registry of your computer, looks for any kind of changes like that, any kind of deep rootkits or anything like that. This is really good because it monitors that. If anything tries to modify it, it automatically just stops it. So obviously you want that on. Again, if unclear, ask me. You can choose whatever you want, but I leave it default is fine. So now scheduled scanning, we actually want to turn this on too. We want a weekly scan. You can either do when computer is not in use or start time. We choose the start time, so we like to click Friday 2:30 in the morning. That's plenty good. I mean, because you're going to be probably in bed by that time. And what you want to do is you want to let the scan run overnight anyways, because again, it's gonna take an hour to two to do. So let that run overnight while you're asleep. So, and then obviously manual scanning, scan only file types, and scan invisible compressed files. So those are all okay. Network settings here, you have the firewall. You want to leave it on. Again, if you're not fairly computer savvy and you've not dealt with firewalls before, we recommend just leaving these alone. The application control, which is fine, you can add applications into this, and so basically it knows those are good. Intrusion prevention, you want to leave that on, so if they try to get into your computer, it gets blocked. Dial-up control, you don't really need it, unless you're on dial-up. So, and then logging, you can have everything, all the events logged if you want. So that's fine. So we'll go to the internet here. Browsing protection, you do want that on. Now, it does also block access when containing explicit or harmful material. That's up to you. It is on by default, but if you want to go visit those sites, if you're doing research or something like that, you have to come in here and turn those off. So, we're like, just leave the internet open to pretty much anybody but kids. If you're gonna search for it, you're gonna search for it. So. Then the show ratings for like search engines and links and stuff like that for Gmail and Yahoo, so that's fine. Email protection here, you do want email filtering. You want it to scan and filter both your emails. Scanning the emails to look for viruses and stuff like that come in through emails, especially email attachments. If it sees those, you want to go ahead and delete those automatically. And then the email filtering is obviously spam too. It's going to help you with making sure your spam goes to the spam folder. Then you have the parental controls, which we'll go through here shortly. And then you go to the other settings, so you do want automatic updates are turned on. You can click check now to get the latest patches or definitions, as they actually generally call them. You can establish how it's going to connect. But again, a lot of these are just kind of default things you want to leave kind of alone because you want to let this thing auto update itself every day. Here's all the files that actually is updated already.